That's what a lot of people don't realise, and this isn't just happening over the last 3 months. This is sort of been increasing over the last 2-3 years, in my opinion, and from what we've noticed. So basically, ever since the lockdown started happening, when you got rodents that are usually hitting schools, cafes, restaurants, they're usually the most common, properties that are getting hit. When lockdown was taking place, there was limited movement, limited activity, no food scraps lying around for schools. There's no food in cafes and restaurants. They're all closed down. They're not being maintained, whether it's because for financial implications, or it just wasn't as busy. So basically the rodents started looking at each other and they go, okay, well, let's start hitting the homes. They started hitting residential properties to look for food scraps to keep warm. So their behavior changed. Everything started increasing, and we found that it's just been on an increase for the last 3 years. And now when you throw in the rains and the floods and these ridiculously cold temperatures, they're higher than ever. And for as long as I've been doing it, it's definitely been at its peak when it comes to rodent activity. So it's a lot of things that get talked about. Yeah, there was a plague going on, there was a mice plague going on, they were running amok down that way. But make no mistake about it, the majority of our work was coming down from the city onwards. There's a lot of rodent activity happening there, where all your cafes, restaurants are located. Then you've got your, down Cronulla, Bondi, all your beaches, water rats, everything was coming out. So yeah, a lot of activity was happening down that way, and it's just making its way down. So it's very important. I think it's going to be at its highest if you don't have a rodent installation package in place, if you don't have a control program, if you have nothing happening. Don't wait for the problem to occur. Keep on top of it, because you will get a rodent. You will get a rodent in your roof at least. If you don't, happy days. A lot of the time you don't realise you got rodents on your property. When you do have the system in place, you'll be surprised. Within the space of a month or 2, even 3, you can find that pretty much all your bait's been gone. So it's very important how you apply it, what systems you implement. Any problems, any question, hit us up. Have a great day. Stay safe.